So next, I would like to call upon our guest of honors to address the gathering. First up, I would like to invite Dr. Ingrid Vasiliu-Feltes, who's the founder and CEO of Institute for Science, Entrepreneurship and Investments. Dr. Ingrid is a globalist, futurist, digital ethicist, digital strategist, and an entrepreneurship ecosystem builder. Thank you for joining us today. Over to you, Dr. Ingrid.
Thank you again for the invitation. It's a great pleasure to be part of the JCPIT family. It's also a privilege to participate in this event today hosted by JCPIT to recognize and honor the accomplishments of the global emerging leaders for 2022. I would like to echo the insightful and inspiring remarks we just heard. As a famous quote states, the best way to predict the future is to build it ourselves. The Global Emerging Leader Awards are a perfect embodiment of this quote, as they are given to individuals who are paving the way to build a new future, and they have made significant contributions not only to their fields of endeavor, but also to have a global impact on our society. In the current post-pandemic global landscape, fraught with social, political, economic risks and adversities, we do need authentic, purposeful, inspirational leadership. The honorees today are, again, wonderful examples for this type of leadership. Excuse me. These unprecedented times call for innovative solutions and a revised approach to manage this volatile global business environment so that we can adapt to major emerging technology megatrends. Again, the honorees and actually all the nominees for this award are struggling and adapting to major changes globally, and some of the key domains that global leaders are dealing with and have tackled currently are employee well-being and experience, the great resignation we're noticing around the world, managing a global hybrid workforce, reskilling and upskilling the existing workforce so that they can deal with the hyper-automation we're witnessing, as well as being able to guide all their businesses through a global digital and business transformation journey. Global leaders are essential in this journey as they serve as great role models for young generations. They stimulate innovation and accelerate business transformation, which is what is needed in this economic recovery process. They represent the vibrant core of the global entrepreneurship ecosystem and can act as powerful catalysts for economic growth. The award recipients today are also great examples for all the opportunities we have to act as a society, as change makers, so that we can redesign, reshape, recalibrate this global business ecosystem for future generations to benefit from it. Social entrepreneurship, ESG consciousness, and a human-centric approach are all traits that are found in future-ready leaders and ensure their long-term success. Once again, the honorees today are perfect examples of these qualities. This event will also showcase the amazing accomplishments our emerging leaders accomplished across several industries, and we hope that they will encourage others worldwide to act as change agents to accelerate global trade and economic recovery. Our event today also highlights the versatility, agility, and resilience required for leaders to succeed in this new digital era. Not only must they manage a global hybrid workforce, not only must they rethink how to identify, select, retrain, and retain talent, they must invent novel methods to keep older generations productive and engaged. They also have to redesign and rediscover their own brand in this new digital era and their signature leadership style. They must also identify their new workplace identity and understand what values are important to current generations in this new business ecosystem. They must also be comfortable with evaluating and deploying new frontier technologies, new business models, new disruptive ideas. All of us, led by wonderful leaders, must also adjust to a new multisensorial, immersive, embedded collaboration system, new training models, as traditional instruction methods do not seem to meet the needs for current generations. Global leaders in this digital era are also expected to lead with integrity. Ethical leadership, alignment with UN SDGs, and empathy, as we heard earlier, are demanded by the post-pandemic workforce and society. Forging strong strategic partnerships can also strengthen credibility and offer enhanced resilience during novel emerging global risks. As we've seen, we started the year hoping that we would recuperate from the pandemic and got hit with numerous other challenges worldwide. Versatility in building a culture of digital ethics and cyber resilience are essential both in this era due to the complex ethical issues that are caused by hyper-automation and hyper-connectivity, as well as augmented intelligence infused in our society. It is our belief that by embracing a design thinking methodology and an abundance mindset, global emerging leaders can more accurately capture opinions, needs, and pain points experienced by all stakeholders. And they can benefit from the creativity generated when you have a diverse team background. They can also much more easily adapt to novel risks. Design thinking requires empathy, again, as we heard previously, and encourages an iterative process, instilling creative confidence, creating comfort with experimentation, and being able to allow for potential failures due to a continuous quality improvement approach. That type of engagement and methodology seems to fit the current generation. Global leaders that wish to gain competitive advantage and have a transformative impact must also realign their goals not only with the United Nations SDG 2030 agenda, but also with human rights, so that we can build a more inclusive and diverse business ecosystem. Last but not least, global emerging leaders must mentor and coach young aspiring leaders, design and build talent retention programs, as education is the most powerful weapon which you can change the world with, as stated by Nelson Mandela. In closing, I would also like to thank the JCVIT organizing team, as we know how difficult it is to organize events of this magnitude, all our strategic partners and sponsors, to our volunteer judges, my fellow speakers, and our audience for their commitment and support. I would also like to extend the warmest congratulations to all nominees and honorees for their important contributions. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share a few thoughts and congratulate all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Ingrid, for that insightful speech and for joining us today.